Good morning. Hump day. We reached the middle of the week. And walk day number 67. Thank you for joining me. I'm always glad when you can come along. Today I'm talking about aging, growing older. You can't stop it. It's going to happen. So last summer, when I turned 60, I went up north and saw a bunch of my college buddies. We ended up making it into a party. They bought me a bunch of meat raffle tickets. Now, if you don't know what a meat raffle is, upper Midwest, that's a big thing. Anyway, we had a great time. But, I thought back to my early milestone birthdays. And when I turned 30, half a lifetime ago, I had a breakdown. That was a bad day. My mom and dad wanted to do some nice things for me. They took me to the Mall of America, but I was just acting like a little spoiled brat and just not interested in wanting to be there. Or I was 30 years old and thinking that I hadn't achieved any of the things that a 30-year-old should have achieved. A 30-year-old at that time in my mind anyway, I thought that a 30-year-old should have a spouse and a house and children and a dog, all the good things, right? The only thing I had at 30 was a budding career. And I was feeling pretty down on myself. Fast forward 10 years. By the time I was 40, I decided to do some special things to celebrate my birthday. And I went all the way out west to the mouth of the Columbia River, where Lewis and Clark finished their exploration and saw the Pacific Ocean from above on the bluff. Very memorable. Amazing what 10 years will do. Still didn't have a house, still didn't have a spouse, still didn't have children, still didn't have a dog. But I was pretty happy at 40. When I turned 50, I had a fiance. No house, no spouse, no dog, but I had somebody special in my life, and that was pretty nice. When I turned 60, I already told you that story. But when I did turn 40, that was right around the time that the facial hair was starting to change. The first gray, white, silver whiskers were coming in. And that did bother me, I will admit. They kept getting worse and worse. So by the time 2007 came around and I was in a relationship, it was salt and pepper, pretty much. But everybody was telling me, Dane, that looks good. Salt and pepper looks good on you. So I believed them and went along my merry way. I bring this up because I have a friend who has started to see the change. And he seems to be embracing it. He thinks of it as a silver fox. And I think that's cool. So yeah, it's amazing how we each have our own way of approaching different points in our life. And I didn't expect to change my opinion as I grew older about maturing and being a responsible adult, even without a spouse, a house, children, and a dog. It's okay. Still don't have those things at age 60, but I'm happy. It doesn't really matter. I have a lot of friends. I have family. In fact, there are friends that I consider family. Friends way back. I mean, those college guys. And others going back to the early 2000s. Family. Can't imagine living without them. So as you get older, you get wiser. It's true. Your life experiences start to accumulate, and you piece them together, and you realize that it's not as bad or as terrible as you might have thought when you were younger. So that's my thoughts on aging. Be you. Be better. Be good to yourself. Have a great Wednesday. I'm too busy. I don't think I'll be seeing you later. But you never know. For sure tomorrow morning. Bye.